Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Aquatic Morning Show, where the Aquarius go to be in the know here on your Aquatic Morning Show. Good
Oh
morning.
no, my green screen.
Ah,
You can see my unmade bed.
hey, my unmade fish room, because my cameo won't work, or camo, or whatever you call it.
Man,
It won't work on my new phone. So I
we'll
don't
get
know
it
what I'll
figured
do.
out. There's got to be a permission thing or something.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out. I've
No.
uninstalled it, uninstalled this, uninstalled that, yada yada. And like I said, worst comes to worst, I still have my other phone, which may be the better way to go about it anyway. Is just to use it.
Yeah, because then you can just kind of leave it there and just keep it charged up.
Yeah, yeah, right. So I may just need to. The reason I can't use it today is because I haven't charged it.
Mhm.
In fact, at the moment, I don't know where it's at. Just like me, I've known where nothing's at. Eduardo, good to see you. See, Whip's World, Rob's Aquarium Room. Good morning, Nano Aquarium Guy, Dennis Christensen, and don't know what the bottom person is from Twitch, but
A Twitch bot.
a Twitch bot.
Did you know you could buy followers and primes and viewers?
Not from Twitch. You can too.
That's what it says.
I
But
funny. I didn't know that. I knew you could for YouTube, but I didn't know you. I guess it makes sense. You can do it for you. I mean,
I think you
Facebook.
can buy yourself some bots wherever you want.
Hmm. Well then, too coolie for schoolie, Miss Debbie Holden, the Nano Aquarium Guy. I said already. Wow. Somebody else must be streaming right now.
Oh, just getting started. It's
Everybody's slow getting started this morning.
yeah,
Maybe because we
reboot.
weren't here yesterday. But y'all had good
Yeah.
ratings. Y'all had
Hmm?
really good ratings Tuesday without me. Or
Oh,
Dee Dee did.
yeah, I overslept. I felt bad because I saw your text. It was like an hour before I woke up. I was like,
I
oh no.
know. Peplin Creek, good morning, Greg. And there's Victoria. I didn't go back and check. Um, I sent you a link, Victoria, but I wasn't sure if you wanted to come up today or not. So since it was, I wasn't here Tuesday and
Mhm.
I just woke up 2 minutes ago.
And Brooklyn is setting up too. She should be up
Okay,
in a bit.
sweet. Cool deal. Okay, you'll come up tomorrow. All right, sounds good then.
And I have a work meeting at 10 a.m. tomorrow, so good that you'll have some help.
Good deal. Um, we be so today.
Mhm.
You could go sleepy, sleepy right now, but Whip's World, you look, I understand. And if you need to go sleepy, sleep, go sleepy, sleep. I get
Yeah,
it.
it's a sleepy Thursday.
And it's dreary outside here, but I don't know.
Hmm.
I've got a lot to do and I'm pretty rip roaring and ready to go this morning.
You got some sleep?
I did.
Awesome.
I did.
What is some sleep to you? Did you get like 4 hours?
No, a good sleep is like I slept the night before and the day before that, and then all that night.
So
Like 36 hours is good sleep because
wait.
after that, I don't get sleep. Like I'll probably be on a kick now. I'll be up for another 24 hours. But I
Mm,
had, so Tuesday when I wasn't here because I had the migraine and I had done what I do and I pushed myself and pushed myself and pushed myself to get a job done and finished.
yeah,
Um, and shouldn't done what I did and did it anyway. And I crashed.
that's what happens.
Yep. And that's what I did. So
Yeah.
um it just was I couldn't do it.
Yep, I do that too. I sometimes I'll just be up for more than like almost 30 something hours, and
Yep.
I pay for it,
Yep.
not college student age anymore.
Exactly. Seth Brittingham, good morning. PB Aquatics, good to see you. Um, yeah, unfortunately, we're not the age we used to be, and it sucks.
Yep.
I could get so much done. Hell, I worked 3 jobs. So only Oscars. Hey, Mike's Aquatics and things.
Morning.
Seeing some faces we don't get to see very often.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Mm. I was waiting to see if I got that text back. He might be asleep. Oh, no, he said, oh, sure. Sweet. Good.
From
Good
who?
deal. From Alex.
Oh, awesome. Good.
Um, I wanted to show, I had something come up on my feed this morning, and I don't know if it's, so I sent you guys something to play on Tuesday, or them something to play on Tuesday. I don't know if it's this. Let me see if I can find it. It's the, let me just do fish news. Maybe it'll come up.
Oh.
It's the fish that was caught this past week. That looks, it's one of those, it's from the depths, of course, and it tiger shark, no, I need it. It's like albino looking, but that's just the pigment. They think it was skinned on the way up.
Oh.
um it's come up on my phone, so I'm not really sure how to find it.
Skinned by like just fish picking at it on the way up,
Yeah,
or the
yeah,
pressure change?
yeah, just
Hmm.
it, and its eyes are big and green and sunken in. I know, I'm like,
Well, all that stuff down there where there's no light, they don't care how they look down there, I guess.
well, I would think it was supposed to. They think it was supposed to be gray, but it, and then it also looked like it had been sewn together, like a Frankenstein fish or something. Um,
Hmm.
how would I fight fish from depths found?
I assume that everything down there where there's no light is
Yeah,
probably just like white, like just like those blind cave tetras, aren't they like pretty white-ish?
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think that they're more gray or like or
Hmm.
pigment less.
Yeah.
Um,
Or
instead of, if this one is almost albino, the way that the color it is. But like I said, they think that it somehow got skinned on the way up. Um, now why can't I find it on my phone news, but I can't find it anywhere else? Let's see.
was it on YouTube or?
Mm, no, it was on. Let's see. Look at my phone and see if I can find it.
Uh,
Fishy business, maybe.
I'm just looking at new deep sea fish. Oh, SF Chronicle. No, I have to subscribe. Nope.
Right. A lot. Yeah. A lot of
Mm,
them. I
yeah.
wonder if it was in my mail. Maybe that's how I found it.
And I'm seeing a new rainbow color deep sea fish
Mm,
deep in the waters off the coast of the Maldives. What other
what color
kind?
is it?
It's like
Multicolored?
yellow and
Oh
red, and
no, this.
it's very pretty for a deep sea. It's That's why it's a fairy wrasse. It's a rose-veiled fairy wrasse.
Oh,
Doesn't even look like a real fish. It's so
wow.
colorful, which is the one thing that attracts me to saltwater. But then everything else, I'm like, nah.
Yeah. I did a saltwater change on mine because, okay, wait, let's talk about that real quick. You sent me my water samples.
Yes.
Okay. So the one thing that jumped out at me was my nitrates in my saltwater.
Yeah, I was wondering if you like. I don't know anything about saltwater. I don't know. Is
Right.
that high? Like
Yeah, that's high.
it
Yeah,
was.
that was high, which is weird because I had just done a water change and then tested that water, and that's the water I sent you.
Hmm.
So, but I had, ever since I set that tank up, the nitrates have been high. I feed heavy,
Yeah.
and there's not enough. I've only got five fish in it, five nano saltwater fish in it in a 40-gallon tank. And when I feed the baby brine shrimp, and I guess I feed like I'm feeding everything else. And I mean, it looks like it's snowing.
Right.
If it doesn't look like it's snowing, I don't get gratification out of it.
Yeah. Gotta cloud the water. Well, you
Um,
need more fish in there or something.
yes, I do. I need to get some more fish in there.
I
Really
mean, when I look
soft.
at that nitrate level, and I'm thinking it's not like for a Planet Tank. That's what I expect. That there's presence of like it was, like I said, 40. It could have been
Yeah,
30. It was in that range.
yeah. It was high. Yeah. It I was surprised to see that my pH was up though, where I need it to be. I've been trying to get it up and I really haven't done anything different to get it up except for make sure my salt levels are right.
Mm.
Um and I'm still getting this rust color that goes along the bottom of the salt water if I leave my light on for 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours. But I know the problem with that is, and it's because my light is too strong, even when I have it on the lowest setting. I need to get it up off of the tank because it just sits on those bars and goes across. I need to get it up off the tank because when I did that, um, temporarily, I can't keep it that way, but when I temporarily did it, it seemed to have, I don't know, kind of adjusted itself a lot better than being right there on top of everything.
So that rust colored stuff, is that just some kind of algae in
Yeah, and
salt
because it
water?
goes away when I turn my lights off,
Okay.
and it gets worse. It almost looks like baby brine shrimp covering the bottom,
Oh,
but it
you
can't be
feed
baby brine shrimp
that'd be a
because they
lot of
go,
baby brine that you'd be feeding. Yeah.
yeah, they go over the spillway, and down and
Mhm.
whatever. But
That's diatoms is normal for the cycle. So that was another thing that I was able to test in your salt tank was the presence of silicates, and there seemed to be about 5 ppm of silicates. And I know I don't want those in my fresh water. I don't know if that's a thing that is needed in salt water or if it's like bad, but
I don't know. I don't know.
they
Um,
were present in your salt water.
okay. Um, I got I got a box from Quantum, which I hadn't even, poor Will, I hadn't even sent him the message saying that I got them. Like, and that's been probably 2 months ago now. I feel like maybe not quite that long. Got
Are you?
all this stuff for my saltwater tank. I guess Berkeley's.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're seeing her because I'm just seeing
No, I'm
loading.
just seeing it going. "Woo, woo, woo, woo."
Mm.
I'll drop her back down, make her start over. There. The Garden of Eder. Good morning. And there's Miss Dee Dee. Miss Dee Dee.
Morning.
She's taking the day off from the morning show, which she is definitely given that. Although, like I said, when you guys are up here, my ratings go up.
I don't see the numbers.
The highest one I had was last week or the day I overslept, when Rico came up and helped Dee Dee.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, the
Rico
rating,
always brings
there was
everybody in.
543 views, and the norm is about 250.
Yeah.
So I was like, well then,
Nice.
Ford man. Hey Kenneth, I'm so glad you got to meet Stay and hang out with us. Are you fixing to go to sleep or did you wake up? Because usually he's up all night.
Rico brings all the boys to the yard.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Hey Gina, too goodly for schooly. Atomic injections 47. I want to know what that means.
Tattoo artist.
Okay, that makes sense. I don't have tattoos, never had one, don't think I will ever get one at this point. But
You know what? That actually surprised me.
that I don't have one?
Yeah, I thought you would have something like just I
Yeah,
don't know, a fleur de lis or something.
right?
You know?
If I think, did I ever show you guys that if the one that I would get if I ever did get one?
I don't recall. I don't think so. At
Okay,
least not
let
me.
me see if I can find it real quick. Um, it's of a horse. Um, and if I would do it, I would go all out. Um, and I want it on my back, not a tramp stamp. Um,
Or like
it
a
would pretty
full
much,
back.
yeah, it would just about cover my whole back.
That kind of
Because I
art
still
is
want to be able to
expensive.
hide it.
Right.
Um, let's see. I'll tell you what. I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm looking at. That way, we're not just sitting here.
Mhm.
Y'all don't know what I'm looking at. There is Brooklyn. You made it.
There you are.
I've been here for 30 minutes almost.
Well, you've been trying to get in here.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear my water from my tank?
No.
If y'all
Okay.
do hear it, tell me, and I'm gonna unplug that filter.
No. The StreamYard noise cancellation is really good.
Okay.
Unless like something is making a huge racket in the background, it drowns it out or it blocks it out. That's nice.
um,
That looks like it would cost quite a bit to get that all across your back.
yeah, and I do kind of like where it's at there, too. But I think that's too sensitive of a place. It's a little sensitive. Um, but it's still not the exact one that I wanted.
Mm.
I mean, I thought it would pop up since, okay, dog's teeth. Yep. Well, good look at that.
God damn it.
Brooke Lee,
Sorry.
What are you doing?
morning
Oh.
show.
Sorry. My fish just came in.
Oh, cool.
Man, just morning show.
Right, right. Not tattoos, right?
No, just some of the images.
Oh,
We're
I'm not
scrolling
even looking.
past.
I'm just scrolling real fast. There it is. That one.
Oh wow.
Yep. If I got one, ever got one, that's what I would get. Maybe more colorful, but like that.
Wait, so what did you get, Brooklyn? This early in the morning?
Right. That's what I was gonna say. Pretty early to get a shipment in.
My mail comes early.
I wish my mail came early.
Mm,
Well, that's really early. Like, I thought mine came early, and it comes at like 11.
Yeah, that's
So
about mine. Comes about 12:1. I don't see a happy face, so
yeah, well then there's the
you'll see water leak somewhere.
GD followed by my fish just came in. Like we've said, it's not a good thing. Are you
Right.
seeing not alive fish?
okay, well the chili rasboras are alive.
Okay, where'd you get them from? Aquahuna?
It's a replacement, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good thing. They're
Well,
alive.
something's not. I know because I can smell it.
Yeah,
Mm,
hate that.
Yeah,
What are
that would
those?
be the rummy nose, and there's only one.
Well, that's rummy nose. I'm sorry, but it's just I don't even know why. Why do they even sell them? And that goes for a lot of companies.
No, there's two.
in
Out
that
of
smelly water still.
6.
six, well, those two,
Tough.
yeah. I mean, they can survive in that soup.
But probably have ammonia burn.
Yeah, I would just get them out. I would get them out of there and put
Yeah.
them somewhere. Do the other one? How are the other ones doing?
Um, hardly any spots anymore,
That's
and
good.
I didn't even use ICX
Good.
That reminds you of the four horsemen
'cause I
from
kept
Revelations.
I kept
And
forgetting,
that's
but the salt must have worked, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not putting them in a tank anytime soon.
No.
Okay,
do tetras get ammonia burns?
hang on a second.
Wouldn't any fish get ammonia burns if they have
It,
gills?
maybe there's a reason they wouldn't, but luckily, knock on wood, I haven't had ammonia problems in my tanks. Like I watched them, even like when I was first getting started, I was setting them up and like testing every day and making sure. So ammonia burns have not been an issue, other than like possibly getting them in the mail like that.
Yeah.
Rummy nose. Gets so fed up with these overbred, weak ass fish that
Hey, Misfit. He says all fish or aquatic animals can get ammonia burns.
that's what I would think. But
It is just
I
asking,
just think, is
though,
it?
if it is visible.
Yeah, like rays and all get red bells. Yeah, like is it different? Does it look different on different fish?
I don't know.
Yeah, just gotta
Question.
get those rummy nose out of that rummy nose soup.
How do you keep the glare off of your glasses?
Well, maybe I'm just look. See, there we go. If I look that way,
Yeah, okay. I
so
got lights in front of me, so I guess that's why.
I have lights on either side of me, but they're like not pointed at me. They're pointed at the green screen behind me. They're sort of like angled in, but like not on me.
Yeah.
And I have nothing in front of me except for my monitor light, like just the light from the monitor.
Huh. Now, this is the monitor light, my computer.
Also, I have like I guess whenever you get your glasses and they ask you like, do you want the anti-glare on them? Do you
Oh,
want the UV
yeah.
protection? I say yes to basically everything that they ask for the first pair, and then I have a backup pair that has nothing. So
Well,
that
these
could
are
be it.
just reading glasses
Oh,
from,
they probably have none of
yeah,
the
they don't have
coatings and stuff
anything
on
on
them.
them. I'm too scared to go to the eye doctor.
Why?
I don't know. Because I can't stand eyeballs, period. Like, I can't do anything with
Jenna
them. I
is
can't put
like that.
eye drops. I can't do any of that. And so I'm scared to go to the eye doctor because I know they got to dilate your eyes, and I don't want them touching my eyeballs.
So she's not that afraid of it.
I am.
Like, I know that she would probably never get LASIK, and anytime
Yeah.
like there's something showing an eyeball or something
Yeah.
in a movie or TV, yeah, she
Can't do it.
Yep.
Yes, they're good to have, DD, but I don't want to do anything with them. Like Landon, if he gets something in his eye, I can't help him. I can't go digging for it. I have to hope somebody else is around me and do it, because I can't do it. Sonny said, yeah, she's a big chicken. Only when it comes to eyeballs.
Eye doctors are great. It's the colon doctors you got to watch out for.
Yeah, them too. I have to have them though.
Yeah, I'm way overdue for an eye exam. Probably, I'm sure my eyes have gotten worse.
Well, I know mine have. I mean, over like even the last few months, mine have deteriorated. And I don't know why so fast, but I can't read anything close up at all. And I can put my glasses on, but when I put my glasses on, I tend to leave my computer and not leave them at my computer and go and do other things with them on. And I think then I am making it worse.
Oh, well, I do that too.
Because they should be bifocal, they should be,
right.
And they're not. And so I've made it to where my eyes have adjusted to see with them out too. So I don't know. I've made the problem, I think. But anyway, in regards, it's happened. So I just don't want to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Melvin and Plushy. Hey, what are you doing home?
She was back there by the dryer, like all balled up.
Well, she must have just went back there. And why? It was supposed to rain. Why are you here? Oh.
Is that Joe?
No, it's Sunny. How are you? Okay.
On the cell phone?
Yeah. He's talking to us on the cell phone through here and came in. She goes in there when it's going to rain. Gracie was in the bathroom all curled up, but that's where she goes when it's going to rain because she likes it like her den. It's like her den. And she curls up in there when it rains because the corgis are normally all under my feet. So she can't find a place under my feet.
Yeah.
Because that's where the corgis are.
Yep. Dogs are probably on the bed behind me.
You didn't know that was going on.
You brought me breakfast.
It was actually in the chat thing. I said, make sure she gets her chicken so we all can brew it.
Oh, well, I haven't gotten off the show to give her chicken. Yes, I did. I just didn't get to say it.
Wait, chicken? What about hot dog?
Well, right now she's pregnant and fixing to have her babies very soon. And so we've been giving her something more healthier than hot dog. So he baked her.
And homemade food.
Homemade food too. He made chicken, boiled chicken.
Chicken, rice, sweet potatoes, green beans.
Yeah.
Nice.
And made his own home food for her. The rest of the dogs, get bullshit, but she gets it.
Well,
she's prego though. So, but yeah. That was surprising.
You got those rummy nose out of there?
Doing that right now.
Can't hear you, girl.
Can't hear me?
Mm-mm.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Barely.
It's got to speak up a little bit, project. With enthusiasm that, yay, you got fish. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to turn you up on this end. Talk.
I was playing around with pushing buttons.
All right. I got you turned up too. Hey, Dave Farrell's good to see you. You don't come in here very often.
Good morning, Dave. What are you doing here?
Right? Exactly. PB, you ain't working this morning?
I am
Well, I hate
technically.
your fish came in icky again.
Well, this is your first ship. This is your first shipment of rummy nose from there, right? That
Oh.
wasn't a replacement.
Oh,
This was a replacement, yeah.
Wait, the rummy nose what?
All of these were replacements.
Oh, I didn't know you bought more rummy nose from them.
I didn't buy more. There was one that was DOA, remember?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
then the rest of them had ick. Again, I didn't ask for a replacement for them. I wanted a replacement for the chili rasboras.
Right, because those were 100% dead.
Yeah. But they sent it anyway.
Well,
And
that's
same
nice.
with the Hillstream.
Oh yeah, the hill stream's okay.
It's just one. He just sent
Right.
one because they sent one that wasn't the reticulated. Again, I didn't ask for a replacement. But
Well,
yeah, they're fine.
how
rummy
long were
nose.
they in the mail?
2 days.
That's not bad.
Ritesh says rubby nose always have ick. I don't know why. The reason why is because they're weak fish. Unless you get them from a source that has gone through the trouble of like keeping the healthy ones healthy and letting the other ones perish as they are going to do because their genetics are just really, really, really weak. It's a shame.
What is that female? Oh,
Dee Dee, I've never bought anything off of Aquabid, but I have sold on Aquabid.
I've bought on Aquabid, and I've
Dee
always had good luck on Aquabid.
That's good.
Never had a problem.
Alishon, our LFS, she'd get the same quality rummy nose.
Yeah.
For more expensive.
Yeah.
And I know this because I bought rummy nose and cardinal tetra from at least 3 sources, and none of those sources were Dan's fish.
Oh.
I had to buy twice as many to get the amount that I wanted.
Did she jump out?
What? Who jumped out?
One of my guppies, the only female freaking guppy I had left out of this trio.
And she
She
jumped?
ain't in here.
Come here.
Oh, no.
Really?
Well, shikes.
Oh my gosh.
Ain't that some crap?
Please come here.
Please
Well,
come here.
yeah.
Please get out of the nasty water.
My
I hate
crawfish is
that.
still there.
I hate that. It just a fish just disappears and
Yeah.
no trace of it.
Look.
I've had a rainbow do that.
It's the second one of this one. I had a trio. The first one, no clue what happened overnight. Can't find her. No clue. And I've had this other one, for days, almost a week. And now I seen her last night. But there's nobody to be found.
How's that water smell, Brookley?
Not eat it that fast.
It's atrocious.
Yeah, the big old female guppy, that would take a little while for snails and stuff to eat the body.
Right. Like I don't see a body.
So if you got 2 headphones off.
Huh. Well, son of a gun. Ain't that something? Watch, I'll find her in a year from now, all dried up somewhere that I can't see now. Man, that's a.
My fish are doing fine.
It's aggravating.
Knock on wood. Ugh.
Win what bid? Everyone but Steven is focused on something different.
Yeah, y'all are both like,
Sorry.
no, my fish, and I'm just like, as far as I know, my fish are okay. I haven't done the walkthrough of the fish room today, though.
So, you know what? Let me see.
Okay.
Morning, Alex.
Aha, here we go. I can do this.
Yeah, Matt. It's like the 5 minute and 5 second mark, something like that.
This tank. She went missing from that tank. She went to that male.
Maybe she's just hiding really well. Have you checked behind the sponge filter in the corner?
Yep, I just pulled it out. The only thing I haven't checked is up there in the back. There's a back part to back there. It's about 2 inches wide. I mean, I guess she could have somehow jumped in there.
Well, would you smell it if it died?
You would think.
Is another weird thing is
because I added water last night. So
Bex had a nearite snail disappear on her, and like when a snail dies, you can smell that. Even when it's in the tank, you can smell it, and no sign of it.
Right.
Steven's good at checking.
Good at checking what?
To see if snails are.
Oh, the sniff test, yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
By the way, those Clethon snails, only one. I have one left.
Oh man. Well,
I know.
I've got more. I'll give you some from the other tanks.
Maybe he's not okay.
What?
God damn it.
What? Which one?
My Hillstream Loach.
Oh, he's not moving?
He doesn't look great.
Show him.
Oh. Well, yeah, I know.
Oh.
That's not good.
Wait, is he even moving? Like gills?
No.
Anything? Oh.
He was. Kind of.
Yikes.
But his water didn't smell great either. Yeah, no, he's not okay. Oh, I'm so aggravated. I just want a refund.
Well, that's what I would ask for now.
I asked for that.
And
I asked for that. I'm gonna demand it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted a refund because I know they don't send it with chillers, and it is in the high 90s. It is hot down here. That week it was like 97 or something the day, or at least the day that I emailed them about it. And I'm like, yeah, it's hot down here. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how Bex is going to ship me those pygmy cories. We're going to wait because, like, this is the first time she's shipping fish. These are, like, cories that she bred at home. We would both be devastated if they were to die in transit. Even shipping overnight is freaking hot. It's just, yeah. Yeah, reticulated hillstream. I got mine from Dan. I'm going to be making a Dan's Fish order as soon as he gets what I need in stock. So just wait on that, and I'll put some of those in the box.
And whatever else I want at the time.
Yes, ma'am.
We need at least 24 to get the best price for shipping per fish.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Jerry's packing up at 4:30. Just a couple of those left for storage. He said all the auction shrimp have shipped. Jerry, do you need my address? I think I forgot to give you my address.
That Hillstream loach looks like it has leprosy. What
The
does
dead
that
one?
mean?
The dead one?
It wasn't dead because it swam down into the catch cup. So it died really fast,
Oh.
Shot.
and its face is completely white and it has white patches.
I had a guppy do that.
Oh, that might be ammonia burn.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen that. That makes me sad.
Oh, awesome, Jerry.
I'm shocked that the chili rasboras are alive.
I've got Daisy rice fish babies.
Oh,
We lost the male or female, I don't know, but I had one adult left. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, what am I going to do with one? So I took her and I put her in this bowl right here with my cold shrimp. And I was like, well, I'll just leave that tank alone for a few days and maybe, we'll see what happens. And I'll be dadgum if last night I walked by and I seen a flash of blue.
Nice.
I mean, a little flash of blue.
Yeah, you said they're like the size of an eyelash or something.
These guys are actually a little bigger than the size of an eyelash, maybe 2 eyelashes. They're
Oh, wow.
bigger than the Danio baby.
You need to get a
They're
magnifying glass.
But
thing.
I can see these guys underwater. The Danio babies, I can't see when they're first born. I can't see them through the water, and these guys I can.
Just check your audio, your mic source, because I think it switched over to a different one. Because it doesn't sound like it's coming from your mic anymore.
Okay.
It went all muffled.
Better?
That's definitely a different mic source.
Yep, it did when I used that one. When I put that one up, it, I guess, decided to pull my computer mic, not this mic.
Yeah.
That's not I don't know. It's it says condenser mic.
Yep, it's a USB mic, right? Or
Yeah. But the other mic is in my computer. Isn't ammonia burn Angela?
I have no idea.
I don't either. And I know. Got a lot of fish from my aquabid. Yeah. Hey Jennifer Weaver, good morning. I've gotten I've gotten a bunch of fish off of aquabid. In fact, my guppies, the latest guppies that I got, the ones that came from Indonesia, I bought off of aquabid. That are fixing to be dropping their second batch of babies. And I have not, nope, I'm not going to say it. Never mind. Not saying it because then it'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing great. Let's just say that.
Good. Good.
Which is not normal.
Well, isn't that adorable little...
It's a baby little...
Lily.
Lily.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did that come in the bag?
No. It came from your tank.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Because I pulled like 1 million of those.
Yeah.
You can see the Hillstream loaches in the back.
Well, that sucks.
It does. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why the places I order my fish from have been narrowed down to like one place. And Fish Fam. Fish Fam first, honestly. But if not, I go to Dan's Fish.
Now, is that did you just see mine go by?
Yeah.
Which one is that? Is that the reticulated?
too fast. Oh, so looking. How big is it? Is it super tiny?
Yeah, I mean, he's inch and a half.
That kind of looks like mine reticulate, but there's so many different kinds of those hill stream loaches
See,
that I'm
okay,
realizing
the one
that
that's behind him is different. It's spotted and lighter.
Where'd you get them?
It's the same. I do have one though that's different. Those two are the same.
I need to try ordering from the Wet Spot too, because I've heard good things about them, as Terry was saying.
All right, Steven, let's order from the Wet Spot then.
Okay, well, let's see if the Wet Spot has all the things that we want, and I'll look into that. I know they've got a lot of things.
Really? Jennifer Weaver, yes, please let me know. Yes, that would be awesome.
Oh.
Okay.
$136 for a single inch.
Who'd you call?
So, midwife, mama there, she's all in
Who did you call?
Who did you call?
No.
Oh.
I'll call Dr. Powers when I get off.
That's what I called.
I'm sorry. Not Morgan.
More?
Them, yes. Well, more. Yes, them.
The rates all
It was
come
like
in the same.
$30 when I take Rainy.
$30 is one thing, 136 no.
I know.
We'll just let mama handle it.
Yeah, I'll call them when I'm done. We want to get
When the puppies are born, the midwife will be.
yes, I will be there.
Oh, I forgot. You shouldn't just Google the Wet Spot without context.
Steven, you
I'm
know
just-
better.
Just saying. It's early.
Yeah, that was a windmill move. I was trying to point the direction of where the vet was. It was crooked.
Just drive straight that way.
That's right. No, I get when Rainy's having puppies, I always get her x-rayed before she has them. That way I know, roundabout how many she's supposed to have. That way if any complications come up, we know. And we need to take Gracie and get her done now. And but the one vet wants to charge $130 something to do it. And it's just an x-ray. And my vet only charges like $30. So yeah, they're crazy. They lost their mind. Lost their ever-loving mind.
Oh, see, I haven't been to the Wet Spot since their old layout where you had to email them to order stuff. And now,
I thought it still was like that.
No, they're like a real online store now.
When did they change that?
Last few months, I think.
Okay. Well, I probably looked in January.
Yeah.
Do you guys think my Hellstream loaches are eating my clown killie eggs?
I mean, it seems like something they would do just because they're there. They're omnivorous. And eggs seem to be universally delicious to most fish.
They're so cool, though. I love them.
Yep.
I've got one that hangs out. That's not the normal one that hangs out right here, but he normally hangs out right there because that's where I put the baby brine shrimp in. And when I come and sit down at the computer, that's where he stays. But it's normally the lighter female that stays and hangs out right here when I don't see her right now. But I know they lay eggs in that sand. But I think that they're predating on their own eggs. So I don't know what to do about them.
Yeah.
I guess the thing would be to know that they laid them and then pull them out. But have y'all tried to catch a hill stream loach?
Well, if they're on the glass, you got to
Look.
put the net underneath them and then like slide your finger down at them, and then they will leave the glass. In theory, is what they're supposed to do.
There's my crawfish.
Ballatora loaches. Look that up, Stephen.
Who what? Ballatora.
Yeah, look that up.
I'm just gonna pretend I know how to spell it.
Balitora, I think.
Okay. Ballatora Gray's stone loach. Okay. It is a species of ray fin fish in the genus Ballatora. It is endemic to India. Okay. Doesn't. Yeah. So what about it?
Ritesh said that they change colors
Oh,
depending on where they sit. I think is what it said.
depending on where they sit.
I think that's what his comment said. You guys should try Ballatora loaches. They are amazing.
Ooh.
They change color depending on where they sit.
Wow.
That's a good idea, Greg. Put a container full of sand in there and it can be removed.
Greg's got all the ideas.
I have this catch cup with the chili rasboras hanging on this tank, and I was laughing because my big angelfish is so nosy. You know, he's got to check them out. And just, I guess, at the angle I was at, it made my angelfish look like this big. It was like magnified. So I just saw huge eyes.
Oh yeah,
looking
he's
in that
checking
catch
them
cup.
out. He's like, I think I could probably eat these.
Could definitely eat those because he ate all my neon tetras.
Did you a favor?
He ate all of them.
Yeah.
That was an expensive meal.
Yep, I had some giant Danios briefly, and then that was like my first tank setup was the giant Danios. Well, I got the neon tetras and some other stuff, and they gave me the giant Danios, and then released everything in the tank, and the giant Danios immediately chased down and devoured all the neon tetras.
What?
I trusted the store. They gave me those giant Danios to go with the tank.
Louisiana Fish Store?
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah.
Well, we don't have any other ones. I've said it a lot of times.
People don't know that.
Well, now they know.
Oh my God, you guys, that's right. So I didn't know where to really throw it in at yet, but the Mainstails Fur and Fins and of course the Aquatic Morning Show have become affiliates of Crayfish Empire.
Yeah.
So yes, along with the net and Vex, now the Mainstails Fur and Fins is also an affiliate. Here we go. Let's see.
I don't care if you take a bite of burrito once in a while.
I'm not eating on camera.
What, do you think they don't believe you chewy?
No, I don't eat. I can warm it up. Hold on.
Eat.
No one wants to eat a burrito.
Do you want to be on the show? Why don't you just get a chair?
I might.
Well, then do it.
Eat your burrito.
I'm not eating live. Sorry.
Eat your burrito.
See?
That was great. That was just like technical difficulties cut away, and now everything's fine. Nothing happened.
I planned that. No, I didn't. Who lives in Hornbeck, Louisiana?
Not
I've
a
never
clue.
even heard of
A few
Hornbeck,
people,
Louisiana.
maybe
Did
22
you know
people.
there was a Bogan, Louisiana?
I did not.
Because apparently my son Brogan found it on the map because he thought it was his name.
Now,
It's missing an R.
Rainy is named after a town in Louisiana. And it's,
Really?
yep, Rayne. Yep,
Hmm.
it's Rainy, Louisiana. And most people think it's rainy as in like it's going to rain. But, you know, she's named after Rainy, Louisiana. Terry's Tropical Tanks. Hey, Matt, I meant to say good morning earlier. Nobody in their right mind lives in Louisiana. Well, 3 of them on screen do. Are you saying we're not in our right minds?
No,
Yeah,
but I'm fine with that.
yeah, he's definitely
Yeah.
saying that
Well, then.
for sure.
I don't think anybody anywhere is in their right mind.
Yeah.
They're in their own mind.
Yeah.
What is the right?
What
mind?
is the right? Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Stephen, you
Mhm,
got it.
mhm.
So we are to the mid-morning break time.
Yeah, I need coffee.
Yep, me too. I need to refill my coffee too. Maybe
Matt's talking smack.
not.
I had to see who that was.
Yep.
When we come back, I'm going to play a video of Alex's. It's a little long. It's not the normal fish story. It's just something I feel like I want to do it. I want to put it out there. And it may not be for, or people in chat may already know about it, may have already seen it. But it's for others that may watch this later too as well. So I'm going to play that when we come back from break too. So just so everybody knows.
Can I ask you a quick question real fast?
Yeah.
Should I put these Rummy Nose Tetras with the other ones in quarantine? Or should I keep them separate?
Where would you keep them otherwise? If you
I
can
would have
keep them
s-
separate,
I-
keep them separate. But
Well, I mean, they're in a catch cup at the moment, but I have a 2.5 and our blindscape tanks that are still empty.
yeah, I mean, they're probably
Would they
they're
do
probably gonna
better?
get-
I was just thinking in a group, maybe they'd feel better and there's salt in there.
Yeah, but then you got some whatever fresh disease that those might be carrying versus the ick. I would keep them separate. I mean, you're not going to keep them separate for that long. It's not like they're going to die of depression because they're just going to die of being a rummy nose if they're going to die.
Okay.
I don't think, Alex, I don't think it's May Rainey because it's Rayne, not Rainey.
It is so hot.
But they may have and just changed the net spelling of it. I don't know. Maybe. All right, you guys, we're going to listen to Mr. Pleco. And we'll see you back here in just a few minutes.
I don't know why you wanna treat me this way.
Mr. Pleco Cat, where the funk you at? Mr. Pleco Cat, funky Pleco Cat.
I don't know why you wanna treat me this way. I don't know why you wanna treat me this way.
Mr. Pleco.
Why you wanna treat me this way?
Driftwood Rider, Ultimate Hider, Algae Eater, Good Tank Cleaner, Nocturnal Feeder, Good Breeder, Mr. Flaco Cat, you funky Flaco Cat. Mr. Flaco. Mr. Flaco. Mr. Flaco. Where the funk you at? Mr. Flaco. Funky Flaco Cat. Tanks on, 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 eating high, eating high, eating high, eating high, Mr. Flaco. Mr. Flaco. Mr. Flaco. Mr. Flaco. Mr. Flaco. Done.
Hi, Fish Fam! Are you struggling to gain new subs or followers? Would professional graphics, captions, and ads help you to sell more products? Perhaps you need a marketing strategy that works for your business that is also cost effective. You're not alone. Millions of businesses across the world struggle with this problem. Good marketing plans, poorly executed, cost businesses billions in lost revenue each year. What is the solution? The Social Media Lady, a digital marketing agency. This team of seasoned marketing professionals works with your small business to plan and deliver a solid blueprint to drive more traffic to your website, YouTube channel, and social media. You can check out our work right here at the Aquatic Morning Show, as we currently provide their social media marketing as well as a majority of their graphic design services. When you decide you're ready to level up, schedule your free consultation at thesocialmedialady.com/fishnews.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I wasn't done, so I just kept hitting buttons. All right, you guys. So I am going to play this video, which is Alex's. And the reason I want to play it is because he's already doing this and raising money for this. And I want to get behind him and support him to support our friend Dr. Anthony, right? So, and like I said, it may not be for everybody that has, you may have already seen it if you're in chat, but this is for others who have not seen it that may watch the replay. So, hang in there. It is a little long, but we will be back. And let me get it going.
Hey there, everyone on the internet. I know this is going to be a bit of a long video, but what I have to say is very important. And I want to cover every facet of what is so amazing about what I'm talking about today, which is the Amazon Research Center for Ornamental Fish run by Dr. Anthony Mazeral, ichthyologist out of Southern California. He has built an incredible center that will uplift the locals of the Amazon and can set a template that will impact the entire world and the way we do fish research, the fish trade for ornamental fish, and protect the environment while also helping students, researchers, teachers, and maybe even innovation within society and preserving the rainforest. So please give it a listen. Listen with your heart and your ears. And I appreciate your time so very much. Thank you. Hey everybody, it's Alexander Williamson here with The Secret History Living in Your Aquariums. Maybe you have a bunch like me, but whether you have a bunch or whether you just have one, it doesn't matter. I have a question and I need you to answer it before we continue here. It'll answer whether this is worth your time, quite frankly. So when you look at your aquarium, do you see it as a piece of design and furniture, an object in your house with some fish in it that are pretty, and you can go to the store, get more, and that's the end of it. They're just another object, another toy, another tchotchke, part of your interior design? Or are you in that other class where an aquarium represents a lot more to you? An aquarium is full of amazing wonders. It's full of that proverbial Garden of Eden that exists somewhere around the world that we may never get to, yet we can replicate it in these tiny glass boxes within our houses. If you're saying, well, it sounds more like me, the second group, then stick around, because I want to talk to you as part of the core community in our hobby, as part of this group of people who care about fish, who care about how they're kept, who care about the preservation of these species and the care of these species. And not only that, you probably care about the people who live in tandem or alongside these species, and where they're caught, how they're caught, and who gets paid what for catching them. In fact, did you know that right now, if you were to go down into Colombia and ask for a kilo, because that's how they sell cardinal tetras and neon tetras and rummy nose tetras, if you were to buy a pound or a kilo of them, how many US dollars do you think that would be? And that's usually about 1,000 fish, somewhere between 700 and 1,300 fish. They're usually young at the time of year when they're caught. How many do you think that would buy you? Or how much do you think it would cost, rather? Well, it would cost you around 4 to 6 US dollars for 1,000 fish on average. And the natives there may work for several days collecting those fish to get them and bring them in. There's other times a year where they're densely packed together in puddles, ponds, creeks, and areas where the dry season have condensed them, and they're easy to catch. But my point is that right now our hobby has some major things that we should be thinking about. As it is, even with those incredibly low rates that we pay many people to catch wild fish, in the Amazon alone, there are over 10,000 people catching fish for a living just for our hobby. If you count plants, ornamental fish, insects, and other animals that are being captured legally for our hobby, as well as the people who run the boats, the people who make the nets and the tanks and ship the fish and sell the fish as wholesalers and whatnot, it's 100,000 people that rely on our hobby just in the Amazon alone. That's not counting the Orinoco Basin. That's not counting parts of Brazil that are outside of the Amazonian basin, or Peru on the other side of the Andes. That's 100,000 people that are doing something related to this hobby in some way, or they're in a town and they provide food for the several day trips that these fishermen take, and clothing and other things. So with that said, I also want to bring up something else, which is that of the entire earth and all of the earth that we may think of being covered in water, only 3% is fresh water. Of that 3%, 2.5% is locked up in the form of ice. Another 0.2% or so is currently raining somewhere in the world right now and not counted in the atmospheric total because it changes all the time. And there's kind of some margin there. Or it could be in the oceans and evaporating up into clouds at different points in time. So by the end of whittling it down, all of the freshwater fish that we keep and love live in only 0.002% of the world's water. All the freshwater fish, all the species in all the aquariums of freshwater fish you've ever seen, all that diversity is susceptible to humans because of this. It's susceptible to dams, to mining, to logging, to cattle. You probably know these things. Now, if you're like me and you're keeping these fish because they're calming, it's an interesting hobby. You're constantly learning from it. And again, when you look into those tanks, it's like an escape into another world. It is a moment that reminds you that there are still things that are mysterious. There are still things that are sacred. You know, last year alone in 2021, we found 212 new species of freshwater fish, but we lost 80. And when we lose a fish to extinction in the wild, oftentimes we still have them in captivity. And that's because of our hobby. That's because of aquarium societies around the world, fish stores, hobbyists just like you and I, and because people want to look at them, because people are mesmerized by them, because they are a slice of this part of us. And all of us who are part of this community, we need to show the 21st century that we have power to make change happen. We can mold and scape this hobby into whatever we want. Our dollar at the end of the day votes for what we want to happen. Now, when I take time and I sit back at the end of the day and I look into one of these aquariums, one of these glass boxes of wonder that is an ecosystem from the southeast of Papua New Guinea or the central Congolese jungle or a North American river, whatever it may be, it reminds me that there are amazing, beautiful, and incredible creatures that may hold the secrets to things like cures for cancer, next level understanding of physics and of material sciences. I mean, everything from armor in the military protecting soldiers to the jaws of life to different fabrics and fireproof things to camouflage. There are so many things that have been inspired by the creatures that live in these places that we look at for biomimicry. That alone is worth trillions of dollars in the economy if you add up all the industries and all the products being sold every year. It is a trillions of dollar industry. It is well over half of the items being sold around the world have something in them, a property, a material that was directly studied from nature and then incorporated. It's incredible, whether it's Velcro and old materials or new materials. So these areas, these places, these little oases that we are reminded of in our aquaria, they are important for more reasons than just us. They support jobs, they support innovation, they may hold the cure for new medications, they may help us understand the way our bodies work or the way to prevent things, how to regrow spinal tissue when people are paralyzed. The possibilities are truly endless, yet we're losing them just as fast as we are finding that they even exist, even in the 21st century. All right, so with all of that said, what can we do as fish hobbyists, as the fish YouTube community, as the fish tube community, fish fam, whatever you want to call it? How can we show the big corporate conglomerates that are usually the only ones that give to projects and big nonprofits? How can we show them that each of us can make a difference, even if we too are struggling day to day with the rates that big corporate companies pay for our labor? I mean, whether you're doing well or not, you can probably spare $1. And there's actually a nonprofit that is doing so much with so little that I had to say something. I had to share this with you. And it is based in the Peruvian Amazon. Dr. Anthony Mazeral and his amazing wife, Renee, are setting up and building an incredible center in the heart of the Amazon, where all these beautiful lines that we're trying to protect, whether they're domestically created from the incredible wild scalara angelfish that are out there, or whether they are wild caught, you know, pencilfish that are just beautiful the way they are, from the smallest tetra to the biggest plecos and catfish, they are making a difference. So what is it they're doing? How can you help? And why does this make such a huge difference the way we're viewed as a community and by what's going to happen on the ground in the next 10 to 20 years with our hobby and with the development of natural resources around the world? This is critical, and getting involved now in any way you can, in my opinion, is one of the most important things we can do as a hobby. As I said, out of all the diversity on Earth, half of all vertebrates are fish, are the wonderful creatures we keep in these glass boxes, and a large percentage of those are in the Amazon. You know, there's twice as many freshwater species known as saltwater, even in all of the oceans. And the fact that less than 0.001% is where the fish live in fresh water, be it, you know, too deep, too cold, not enough food, whatever it is. Most of them live near shore, live near hardscape or plants, or in these hot spots of biodiversity where life is so rich and so important. And the entire ecosystem, from the birds to the rain, to the river, to the silt in the river, the fish in the river, the people living on the river, all depend on it. And that is why the ornamental fish are an incredible resource that's out there. And if they are not being harnessed, those people have answered time and time again every year in surveys by the World Wildlife Fund and by the UN and IUCN Red List, that if they weren't working, those 100,000 people that are living off a tiny wage, you know, they get only $6 per kilo. That's 2.25 pounds or so of fish. That's 1,000 neon tetras. They get paid wholesale $6 for it, and they're living off that. 100,000 people are connected to that trade and living off the plant and fish wildlife trade in the Amazon basin alone. Not the Orinoco, not the other side of the Andes, not just tourism. That's talking about the fish trade. Okay, a little bit of tourism, guides and things like that. And that's where this project in particular, the Amazon Research Center for Ornamental Fish, is so amazing. There is no overhead in this nonprofit. Many nonprofits are very cool. And if you know about things like Son of Running River or Project Piaba or Shoal, there are many great groups doing really cool things for freshwater fish. However, there are not many that are doing things specifically for the fish in the trade, which targets all those people that rely on the fish. And then if you include fishermen into that, that's millions of people that could be affected by having the knowledge of how to farm these fish locally in the Amazon through aquaculture, and how to have a supplemental income of these beautiful fish that we love, how they can start breeding lines of their own angelfish laying eggs in their home, in the jungle, where they are already and where the resources already exist, where the heat is free, the water is free for them. And right now it's still there for the time being. But we need to act quickly. And right now, Dr. Mazeral, if you go to his website, you will find a ton of awesome information about what he is planning on doing. Now, he and his wife, they have put aside their retirement, their life plans for years to make this happen. They have invested their own money more than anything. And I think that as the fish family, as fish tubers, I haven't asked you guys to do this in particular for one thing. I've talked about nonprofits that are out there. We've spoken to people involved with them, or PJAC, different lobbyist groups that are out there. And I can put those links in the description. You can watch the other videos. Out of all of them, this is the model I think that our hobby can get behind and do the most good with. Because when we are paying $6 for 1,000 fish and it retails for $5 or $6 in the United States, there is plenty of room to pay those people more, which could support countless more people. So how would they have the power to make that happen? And how can we preserve the species? Well, Dr. Mazerall, what he wants to do is teach the local people there on a budget how to do aquaculture. So how to use the plants, the food, the creatures that are there, and create farming for not just one season of the year, but the entire year, for not just ornamental fish in the long run, but they can use this for food fish as well. And while Dr. Mazerall is not selling any fish or anything, he has built an incredible place in the middle of the jungle. So there's a city named Iquitos, and the metro area is around 500,000 people. It is the largest city by far, and very remote. You have to get there by plane or a very, very long boat trip all the way up the Amazon. But in the Peruvian Amazon, it is the city. So if anybody wants to go do research work, find new species, develop new technologies that they need to go find the species and collect them for, or they need to observe in nature how certain processes are done, or maybe you're just a grad student or an undergrad student who wants to go down to the Amazon and experience it. Maybe you're not even a student. Maybe you're just someone like me who absolutely loves fish, loves sharing a part of these ecosystems and the wonders of the world in our tanks, in our house. And our dream, our bucket list trip would be to the Amazon. Well, he has made it possible for people to get in contact with him and do that and stay in air-conditioned dormitories where there's a research facility on site, holding tanks on site, and an educational facility where they are building an aquarium to teach all those local people that are involved in the trade, whether they know it or not, which fish are sustainable, which ones aren't, the research that needs to be done to figure those things out, where they can find new species, where there are species that we haven't even named because the money simply doesn't exist, nor does the time at the moment. Well, he's building a headquarters, and there is no bureaucracy involved whatsoever. It is just him and his wife and whoever comes to volunteer, or, you know, obviously if they need something built, they're going to hire someone who knows how to build it, but they are supporting the local economy. But beyond that, they are teaching them the skills to empower them. And once they are empowered, they can save those resources themselves. Instead of cattle burning down thousands of year-old forests and having cattle graze, they can actually figure out how to raise food fish, beautiful ornamental fish, maybe even brand new varieties over time of these fish, and sell them. And when they are the ones empowered doing this, and they're doing it in the off season, and they're not being stored at big transshipper storage facilities or semi-farm type facilities in Lima or in Cartagena or Bogota or Sao Paulo, and they're just waiting to be shipped out year round, and lots of them die in those pens or in those ponds. When they actually have them there in their village and they are hands-on, getting back in touch with nature, think of how many more people, with the millions of people that rely on the protein from the fish in the Amazon as their main nutrition source, they could be making that on their own land and not a detriment to the river. Or they could be learning which fish can be utilized, which fish end up dying by the thousands in the dry season and can be collected without hurting the species, which ones aren't threatened by dams and these projects versus which ones need more protection. You can't protect something that you don't know exists, and you can't even begin to work to preserve and save these things or even get them into the hobby unless you have people on the ground there and liaisons between the hobby, the science world, and the business world, and the economic realities on the ground that at the end of the day control more than everything else put together. The Amazon Research Center for Ornamental Fish has put a lot of thought into this, and by their work, they will be addressing all fronts of this. And if you want to make a difference, I'm challenging you to share this with someone that you think would care about this, to kick in a buck, to write your name, to say, you know, thank you, my favorite fish is whatever. And there is a link here that will take you to a page. You can write it off. It's tax deductible charity. And you will add your name to a list. And we will have a list after that of hundreds or thousands of fish tubers, fish family, fish community folks, and show magazines, show companies that our input can make a difference. We will be making a difference in the act of doing that, but we will also be saying, listen to us. We have a voice. We need to be heard. The planet needs to be heard. These species need to be heard. And having 35.8% of the freshwater fish on this earth either critically endangered, or at risk of becoming endangered is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. We need to cherish these creatures. We need to catalog these creatures and at least get them into the hands of the hobby or zoos or aquariums if that land is going to be destroyed inevitably. And this is a kind of project that is helping the kind of researchers and students and people that will be doing that groundwork in the Amazon, including you if you're interested. So contact them if you are. But I feel so passionate about this. This is the goal of this channel. And that is why I'm asking you, especially this month with this team, why I'm hoping we can raise this money together. Put names. I mean, be proud of it. Put your screen name or your channel name. Mention it on your channel. I want to show them. I want to show all the conventions and things that ethics and the environment and the fair treatment of the indigenous people are just as important to us as the quality and the health of our fish. Thank you so much for watching. The links are all below and in the description. They'll be pinned also. And I really appreciate your time. This is a sad issue and it's headed in a bad direction as a whole. But we can do something. There is a nonprofit I fully have vetted, and you can also see their tax reports and what they've spent and what they've brought in and so forth. They're a very small group right now, but this has the potential to impact literally hundreds of thousands of people and start a movement that could then be spread to other places with other ichthyologists, doctors, and ecologists and biologists. But we need to get the ball rolling. And for June, if you follow the link, you can do that. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Awesome.
And nobody but Alec could say it any better.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a good freaking cause. I mean, if you have any passion or interest in this hobby at all.
Yep, for sure. And I'm gonna jump on the YouTube side and copy that link so I can put it down in this description as well, so they can just go down there and click the link and go from here too. So there are many ways now, because Matt has also put it on fishfam.link. You can go through that way as well now to get there. Matt has also, so no reason not to. All right, here we go. Is Miss Lori here?
Well, I would assume so, but I don't know.
I'm not sure because I don't know that we have a short for today. Miss Lori's not feeling well. Okay. Dee Dee, did you pick a short? No one could say it any longer winded. No, I just think you explained it.
He's thorough.
Great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's long, but it's always very dense. Dee Dee posted the short. What is it?
yeah, I need to put it also in the description.
Let's see.
I found my guppy.
What
So
what
in
guppy?
the
Oh, I was gonna ask you what guppy were you talking about?
The female guppy that was missing. I found her in the back. Remember, I said she could be in that back 2 inches.
Okay,
That's where she was.
I see.
I had filled the water up last night, and I guess I should have thunk about it, but I didn't. But it's found her. So, all right, putting it down.
there's
now.
the short.
Oh.
All right, shoot. Now I gotta open it up again.
Alex is all accurate and passionate about it.
Yes, as he should be. Okay.
One of the
Grace
rummy nose looks dead.
Sent.
Well,
The
rummy
short.
nose gonna rummy nose.
Okay.
The other one doesn't look great.
Well,
It's
I mean,
like-
they spent a day in corpse water.
Yeah, I know.
So
Well, that first one, where I'm confused now.
what?
Steven, I had one rummy nose before I ordered these. Where did I get that?
I'll tell you in private chat. So we're not.
Oh, I remember. I remember
Okay.
now. I remember. Okay.
Yeah,
I've
and
been
now
confused for like an hour about that. That one, that one is still alive, and it made it. You talked a
Yay.
lot of smack about him.
well,
Still alive.
I didn't say they were all gonna die, but 1 out of 6.
You were
I
like, "Don't
6
get your
out of
hopes up."
6. Well,
Every day, and I'm like, he's still alive. Yep. Well, don't get your hopes up.
am I
Oh,
wrong?
I'm
Am I
hopeful
wrong,
about all of
people?
them. I'm hopeful about all of them.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Oh.
be hopeful, but also understand that if you lose them, it's probably not your fault.
It makes me very sad, though. So they better not send me any more. I just want a refund.
No, you just tell them refund.
And I'm going to tell them again why I don't want them to send any more, because I don't want any more fish to die. And I
don't
I
want any
hate
more dead
that.
fish.
It's
Right.
hot. It's hot. Do you have one of those temperature guns? Thermometer?
Josh does on his truck.
Look,
Mm.
when I put my cup up here,
I wish I
my
had
color is
one.
good.
I need one.
Look, when I put my cup up to my face, the color and everything is good. Look at that.
The box didn't feel hot, though.
Go white.
Just saying. But that doesn't mean yesterday it wasn't.
Right color.
Yeah, it's doing auto white balance
Wrong color.
because it sees. Yeah, there's no other like bright white in the image until you put the mug up there.
Sorry, I thought that was funny.
Packed them up, send the bodies back. No, Brooklyn had me arrange all of the chili rasboras on a white background to take a photo.
That you have to.
Yeah, I know.
I
You
just
have
well,
to.
Jenna.
They weren't my raspberries.
Jenna, listen. When we got back,
Volunteered me for
we
it.
got back from the farmers market, and we opened the box. We could smell it through the bag, and then Jenna's like, "Oh, Stephen will do that. Stephen will do it." And I was like, "Okay." So
And
we
guess
left it for
what?
you.
I did it.
Yeah. That also might be why you're so salty during our video. It was that day. So I don't see any more ick in that tank. So do I do a big water change and then nothing and just wait now?
I would do
I've never
big
just
water
done
change
salt.
and one more little salt treatment just for good measure.
Light up the wall behind me.
And all the
Yeah.
autos are doing fine too.
Good. So yeah, light up the wall behind you. Some backlighting will help. Also, getting your phone working or you using your old
Yeah.
phone with camo will help tremendously because those phone cameras are really good at
I have
adjusting.
not looked into that at all, Stephen.
Well, like I said,
Yeah.
it was working until I got the new phone, and then now the new phone, it doesn't want to work. But I do have, I don't know if this will help.
Next time I come over, I'll set that up for you.
So-
You can get it connected to the laptop.
So can I get a different mic now?
Yeah, you sure can.
I'm doing
Ah,
that.
shit! I just did that.
Oh,
What happened? Okay. Well, I want to know what happened.
Something tipped over, and then she was gone.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know. I hope it was just a button and not like water spilled on the computer and it immediately.
That's not
I
good.
think it was a button. She's not back in a minute. I'm gonna message her because can't be as bad as a
Yeah.
laptop in the pond. I feel like if it were like the water on the computer, she would have like frozen first.
So what do you think it was?
A button.
A button.
But I'm gonna
I'm thinking no.
message her.
Yeah. I don't think it was a button.
All right.
Can I treat
listen.
chili raspberries with salt?
Mm-hmm.
Should I do that?
Low. How do they look?
They're all moving. They don't look like they're dying. And they're actually getting some color right now.
I prefer the hands-off quarantine. Watch them and see if something looks off with them.
From this source, you would do that?
I would quarantine the crap out of them. I wouldn't do any kind of
I mean, they don't look like
treatment
they're thriving.
immediately.
That's for sure.
Well,
they're not
because
thriving.
They were just in a hot bag.
I'm going to stare at them all day and
I would
overthink
too.
it all day.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going to do.
We wouldn't expect anything less from you.
Yeah.
I'd be looking at them too all day. For sure.
Gosh.
And
if I had to work in the back of the house, I'd probably bring them with me. Like if I was decluttering or cleaning back there. And cut the heater on in the bathroom or something. I don't know.
Well, they don't need that. They don't need it to be like hot, but.
Well, they need it to be warm. But you know, It is 78 degrees in my house.
I imagine so.
I just cut the air down. It's hot. Did she answer you?
Not yet. One of them will twitch and you will worry what that means all day. It's just a tiny fish. It twitches.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you. I was distracted.
And Joe Stan said one of them will twitch and you'll worry what that means all day.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking that, and then Steven said all tetras do that weird twitch. That was one of the tetras that was doing that.
Yeah, they're twitchy.
I've never noticed that until I got your tetras. I guess I just couldn't.
Twitchy. They're very twitchy.
It's noticeable with yours because I guess the colors they have and the white tip on the fin.
Yeah.
Do you think there are 2 males and 1 female?
Of the tetras?
Possibly. Mm-hmm.
I think they used to hide so much in that tank. That's why I gave them to you that I never really like looked at them closely to sex them. I just need to get them out of there.
They're not behaving the same now. They're
breeding, trying to breed.
They're 2 of them are definitely not happy with each other.
Well, that kind of sounds like they're being tetras now. They were they were not even together in the 40 because
Well,
I
one
had
of them
9.
hurt the other one a little bit, but he'll be all right.
Oh,
His
dang.
fin on the top it's got a little tear in it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's a big change in behavior. I know because I watch them all day.
Hey, Daniel, we had Jess until just a moment ago when
Did she answer yet?
Negative.
Okay, call her.
Stand by. Talk to the chat. Keep them entertained.
Sure. Okay. Well, I get sing or dance. Dee, I don't sing unless I'm in a car or cleaning. And I haven't danced in a long time. So no, there will be none of that. Might pull a muscle. Other than dead fish, I'm doing pretty good, I reckon. Setting up a 29 gallon under my 40 probably today if I don't procrastinate it. Oh, Dee Dee, you like my shirt? Is Matt in here? See? I put it on, it's kind of like a uniform for doing water changes. It's going to be my water change uniform. Yeah, he doesn't look upset, so I'm guessing she's okay.
She spilt her whole cup of coffee on her desk. She'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I ordered
wait,
another Fish Fam shirt a couple nights ago. I forgot about it till today.
who was it?
Well, you'll see when I get it.
I ordered one too. I wonder if we ordered the same one, same Fish Fan person.
Maybe so.
Is it
Probably so.
So it's someone who streams at night?
Steven,
Huh?
stop trying to be like me. I bet we did that literally the same time too, I bet. Was it 2 nights ago?
No, I ordered mine
No?
earlier. Yeah.
Uh,
But
Yep, that's the
my
one.
shirts take forever to come in.
Yeah. That's funny though.
I need to order more.
Me too.
It's gonna replace my wardrobe.
Me too.
It wasn't until I started streaming with a green screen that I realized I have a lot of green shirts. It wasn't until I started streaming with a green screen that I realized I have a lot of green shirts. It wasn't until Echo. Dee Dee, what's up?
Hey, I think just
We have it together today.
I didn't do that. I can't. I don't have those abilities right now.
well, she worked hard for it.
Oh.
I mean, that was terrible. You know, this is where the aquatic folks go to be in the know.
Oh man.
I'm still in my nightgown. So.
Okay.
I actually got up at 6:30 today.
I can't be scaring people.
Why did you get up at 6:30?
Because I have to. I have to keep a routine.
No, you don't.
I do. If I don't, then when school starts back, I won't get broken. I won't be up with him every day to get him to school. I know because it took me years to get on a routine. So it all started back with the custody stuff.
Yeah.
And it got really ugly. So it's super important that I wake up at the same time every day so that I can be productive. And so when I stay up late, I'm doing that to myself and I have to suffer for it because I still have to get up,
Do
early.
you take a nap if you're up late?
I can't take naps. No,
You can't.
there's no
take
nap.
naps.
No. Do you know what narcolepsy is?
Yeah.
The sleep disorder?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's ADHD. Honestly, I don't know, but I definitely had a sleep study and I definitely was diagnosed with narcolepsy. Now, it wasn't the kind where like I'll be laughing and then pass out. That's not the kind I had. But if I nap, I'm out. That's it. Like if there's a fire, it's not
yeah,
good for me.
Got it.
Like I'm out. So
I'm back.
you okay, Jess?
Yeah.
You scared us. You scared us a bit.
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Victoria feels so bad for suggesting the lights.
It's not your fault. It actually makes my color look way better.
Well, that flushness from the hurry up and wipe up probably helps.
So we talked about that before, where that tall coffee cup that I bought, that from Zazzle, the tall cup, yeah.
Well, the top heavy one.
Yeah, that's what I just did. All over my mouse board, my mic, everything. And then it was so much coffee that it went to my little pull-out thing down here, onto the dogs, onto the floor, and actually I still see some back in the back. On my phone. Went on my new phone.
Do you put sugar in your coffee? I'm just wondering how bad it is, because like if there's sugar in it, then yeah, you gotta get it up. But
all my notebooks all messed up.
That sucks.
It messed up my mouse completely. My mouse is dead. Like I even tried to put a new.
Do you have a heat gun?
Darn.
She's probably got a hairdryer.
Yeah.
But the inside
Terry,
may be sticky.
I should rephrase what I said. Terry said being productive is a subjective thing. Yeah, I really meant so that I have the ability to be productive. Every morning I have the mindset that I'm going to be productive.
Dang.
But that most of the time doesn't happen.
Oh,
sadly.
The night before is whenever I'm like, I'm gonna be super productive.
Not me. I used to. I think now I just kind of know. I'm usually disappointed, honestly, at nighttime at what I didn't finish that day.
I have big plans for the next day.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm gonna start my day off right with a good breakfast, as though I'm gonna wake up for breakfast.
I'm a dreamer. I used to be a doer. Now I'm a dreamer.
Hey, Brennan.
Jess, what shirt are you sporting today?
Oh, it's the Aquashella, Chicago. Yeah, the Aquashella Chicago shirt. I didn't go to it, but I bought it when we were at Orlando last year because I liked it. I liked the colors. It looks antique.
That is a huge snail.
Kind of reminds me of the colors on Primetime Aquatics TV.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? But I don't know. I didn't go there, but I just liked the shirt, and it was a tank, which I wear in the summertime.
Oh, Brooklyn, I knew exactly which bowl was yours on Degenerates or Depths Unknown's video.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
How'd you know?
Gwen Stevens, because of the rocks pointing in the same direction of the wood.
Oh, well, how'd you know that one was mine?
because of all those plants coming out. I saw that you bought the pennywort and the ribbon.
Oh yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I saw
Oh
that.
yeah.
Y'all's bowls were amazing.
They were.
Like, I think they all were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I need more hardscape.
So much.
You didn't use the butt stick.
I do. It's so dang expensive.
It is expensive.
I could do so much more if I,
I
had,
found
more,
some
if I had hardscaping.
awesome spider wood at PetSmart yesterday, actually, and it was one of those kind of. It was base here, and then it had several tall ones, like 5 maybe, that came up, but it was just enough to fit inside the ring of that bowl. And I almost got that sucker, but I didn't.
Steven, let's rip up those azalea bushes. I have 3 of them. Let's get it out.
And I've got 2
What?
soaking.
For what? For hardscape?
No, not
like
for
next
what?
year.
Like, oh yeah, got it.
Victoria team.
What do you need? A shovel? Do you need me to like tie it to a vehicle and
I
just
don't
pull it up?
know. I just would just
Yeah, the best way
probably.
is
That's
to
what Jess said.
pull it up with a truck. Just pull it out of the ground like that.
We have a minivan.
Yeah, well,
Well,
our
got a
old
ball?
minivan had a hitch on it.
Hmm.
Yours doesn't, though. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Well, if
My uncle
anybody
has
has
a
not
truck.
seen the video of Steven and Brookley doing their little bowl skates,
That's
you gotta
funny as
watch.
all
I
get
just
out.
put the link in there.
It's funny.
That'd be a funny video of us pulling up those azalea bushes, probably. Just
Yeah,
saying.
I use
Yeah.
my truck.
Oh, Dee Dee, did you say you used like a pitchfork before?
I've also used a come along.
We used a winch.
Hook it to something,
That's what
you know,
we
if you
used.
can't get your vehicle back there.
Yeah,
And
just
that
put
will
the
rip
come along
rip
in
the
each
whole thing
stick.
out?
Just make sure you have a good connecting point, because I was pulling up a big old tree root and it stretched out the S hook. And as I looked up, I saw that S coming right at me.
Oh,
And it landed right in my arm, and I had the biggest bruise. I was lucky it didn't knock me in the face.
yeah.
Out. So
Oh.
make sure, if you use a winch, make sure your connector is super, super, super secure.
Yeah, that would suck.
Even though
So
it was a
it
big
would rip-
S hook, that was a big tree root.
It would
We're
rip the
gonna-
whole thing out, right? Where I could get the roots.
Well, you have to
And
kind
not
of
have to-
dig and prop, and I take my reciprocating saw and sort of start cutting off the roots a little bit so that I don't have to try
Okay.
to pull up everything.
Yeah.
Pull it up and get the main trunk out. Now this is for
Gotcha.
like a full size 10-inch wide tree, but yeah, that's what I would do. That reciprocating saw, like $20 at Harbor Freight, is the best tool I ever bought in my life. It does everything. I use it more under the ground than I do for anything else.
Yeah, hopefully we can
What
get
did I
them out
say?
without renting a thing.
What did I say? Did I say something inappropriate?
No, someone just construed it inappropriately.
What did I say?
I don't even know.
Yeah, you can buy like a little $20 come along too at Harbor Freight. The hand crank kind.
Where's mine?
We don't have a power winch.
Yep.
Yeah, you can soften the ground by wetting it.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I like to do it safely as possible.
Yep.
For
See,
sure.
and Whip said there was a guy got killed a couple years ago and the rope broke and it hit him in the neck. Absolutely. So make sure your stuff is really secure and strong, and stand back.
Mhm.
And if I ever did it again, I would put a piece of plywood or something up as a shield, because
Yeah.
I saw it coming. I saw it when it broke loose, and I saw it coming, and it was so fast that I couldn't move.
Oh wow. Yeah, that would really suck.
But I did see
Josh
it in
did
slow
just bring
motion.
plywood home.
Yep.
Cool.
I
Yeah,
won't never
so
do
that
it
would be
again without-
hardscape for next year, Steven. I don't know how long it would take to be ready, but
I don't know.
the longer we wait to rip them up, the longer we wait to be able to use it.
Well, you know what?
Just saying.
Now in the 96-degree heat is just the perfect time to get outside.
Better now than August or September.
That's true. Well, you don't have to
It's
do
just
it all
gonna
in a
get hotter and
day.
hotter.
Oh God.
If you're killing it anyways, you can kill it slowly.
All right, Steven, fine. You can sit in here. We can open the window, and you can just be moral support.
You think I'm gonna come over and just watch y'all do it, or watch
No.
you? No.
But you could if you wanted to. I mean, at least the porch is shady.
All right. Well,
We'll get it done.
going along with the spiel of my coffee cup, we have coffee cup sponsors.
Oh.
Now with lids.
Right. Sippy cups.
What Terry said earlier is like now lids have to be required for the coffee cup sponsors.
All right. And I guess we've got some sort of kind of I'm having to use my thing as my mouse and I'm not as good with it.
Wait, is the mouse like damaged or just?
Yeah, I mean, like it won't work. My mouse won't work, so I'm having to use the pad on my computer, and I'm not used to it, so it's hard for me to push buttons and stuff. But hold on, here we go. Now, I bet you wonder what that's about, huh? Well, breaking news. If you have something to promote or 15 seconds short, you can send it to Matt at fishfam.link. He's going to be adding them to the FFL landing page. It needs to be YT, IG, TT, and I don't know what any of that means.
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
I didn't know what that was either.
So there you go. If you got something you want to promote, which I'll be doing one for the morning show and Beans, Tails, Fur, and Fins, because they're separate, but they're the same. Who knew? Who knew? Anyway, yes. If we got something to promote, get it to Matt. You go on fishfam.link page, which you can go to and find all kinds of stuff. Lots of stuff. Lots of cool stuff.
Yep.
So go check that out. Definitely.
Who's got merch?
Check out fishfam.link. Yeah, merch. Like
where we live.
Yep. All kinds of fish fan. And Joseph Stanley thinks we need a butt dance.
We already gave one for free.
Oh.
We don't need
Thank you, Joseph. I need to wait. I got to get it ready first. The live streams for today because we are already out of time. So let me grab that real quick and get that done. And here we go. Share screen. No, yes. All right, you guys, here's the lineup for today by Miss Dee Dee.
Okay, everybody, stay tuned. Have we got something for you?
What the heck? What was that?
Now for the Thursday live streams at Eastern Standard Time. Stay tuned.
I love Dee Dee.
And we start off the morning with Blake's Aquatics at 5 a.m. That's right. Rise and shine, everyone. And next is the Aquatic Morning Show at 10 on Main's Tails, Fur and Fin. That's Jess and the crew. Next up is Rico's Stand, afternoon chat live at 12:15 p.m. Then we have Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics at 2 p.m. for the pop-up stream. It's Pet Sotics at 5. Yes, Diego. And we have Dream Fish Keeping at 6. That's Jake. All aboard for the Hot Mess Express on Foxy's Fishes at 7 with Foxy, Mary, and Dee Dee. With John and Lisa, KG Topicals at 8. At 9, Miss Cassidy along with Mary Page Flynn. .30 is Thursday Night Fever on Fish Room Fever with James and Chattanooga Ed. At 10:30 is Craft Ed on Chattanooga Ed's channel with James and Rico Stan. And last up at 11:45 is Rico and the Man with Rico Stan, Chattanooga Ed, and James. And that concludes Thursday night lineup. And look, Wazoo, thanks for making this information easy to find at fishfam.link and Lefty32138. Thanks for your live stream calendar on your side as well.
So Joseph Stanley was asking, how do people that watch the replay find the short of the day? Most of the time, Joseph, I do put it in the description at the bottom. I'm not perfect, so sometimes I do forget to go back and do that after the show, but I've already done it for today, so it's there. Debbie Holding. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at what you put down.
Got a lot of poo going on.
Who don't? I just spilled my coffee over everything and lost my mouse. I have to go buy a new mouse and a new mouse pad because I will never get all the coffee out of that thing.
No, coffee and sugar and
yeah. And I have been known to add a little coffee to my sugar. So
a little coffee to your sugar.
That's kind of how I drink my coffee.
Yep. That mouse pad will be a haven for ants.
Mm-hmm. I have a coffee warmer,
Mm.
and I haven't used it in a while because it's USB, and I've got all my USBs taken up. And it I can look back there and see that it's all the bottom of the hole. It's all got coffee on it. So I've got to get back on the back side of this corner desk,
Ugh.
which is a waste of space. If you ever want to know, it is a freak of wasting space to have a corner desk. If the desk
Is it?
doesn't go all the way into the corner,
Oh, well, yeah.
because I could probably put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 gallons on that wall behind me, in right in front of me, where
Why isn't it all the way up to the corner?
just this one, it's a cheap one, just
Mm.
one of those cheap ones you buy at Walmart or whatever.
It
And
just won't go up to the
Yeah,
corner?
it's made to go in the corner,
Oh, it's
but
curved.
it doesn't. Yeah, it chops the corner off, is what it does.
Oh, you and I might have the same exact desk. I have a corner desk.
Well, I
Although
tell you what, look,
my dual monitors, I mounted to the wall in the corner, so like I have them pushed all the way back, so I have a lot of desk space. So at least it's making as much use of the space as I can.
yeah,
You could turn it around.
Hang on. Let's get extra camera. Okay, so looking at my computer screen. Oh, hang on, it's twisted. Okay, this is my desk. So that's one side.
Oh, okay.
That's one side, and then
the shelving and all that.
But
Yeah.
we got all of that space.
If you turn the desk around so that you're sitting like towards the corner.
But there's shelving attached to it, right?
Yeah, there's.
Well.
Yeah, your desk is actually fancier than mine.
I see.
Mine.
I just have a very basic desk with.
Okay.
And it's. I can't put. I want to put tanks up here, and up here, and up here, but I've already got a tank here, and there.
Would it hold it?
The one in the middle. Yeah, that middle shelving.
Yeah, that definitely wouldn't. I'd have to put something in the middle to brace it. But that one might, and that side might. But it's particle board. It's not made of good board. If it was real wood, move, Lena, I would I would be like, oh heck yeah, But no, it's how do I stop this?
Yeah, no.
It's particle board, and if you get it wet, just like I did with freaking coffee, it swells.
Indeed.
So
put your big house plant.
Well, when I thought about that too, but when I'm not doing anything, I'm just saying that it's wasted space to buy one of these, so don't buy one of these. But when I move out to the new fish room, I'm building a desk. It won't be this. I will not take this out with me. But we are way past time.
We sure are.
Way over time. Okay, hang on.
Coffee spill will do that to you.
Man, just threw me off. I mean to leave y'all hanging. I did not hit the leave button on purpose. When my mouse got wet, it did it on its own.
Oh, I was learning about that. I was like, there's no way like you damage your computer because you would have frozen. It looked like a button got hit.
Right. I think my coffee, when I knocked it over, I think it hit my clicker, and my clicker was just on that button. Thank goodness it didn't end the stream.
That would have been something.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
Just a lot of confused people and concerned.
Yeah.
I'd have to go live again just to explain.
Yeah.
Where is... Okay. I won't. Where's the song? You ain't put out that many more videos.
What song are you looking for?
Oh, it's on hers, not yours.
Oh.
It's on Mystery Snow Guardians.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it in a week, I feel like. There we go.
It's been at least
a
day for me.
Well, I was trying not to run it in the dirt. So it's been at least, y'all didn't play it, or Dee Dee didn't play it. I don't think, when I was gone Tuesday. I got my son this huge art drafting corner desk with removable top for cleaning or whatever. I may claim it because hey, I mean, it's been a nice desk. And if it didn't have that wasted space, if it went all the way to the corner, it would be amazing. And I'm sure that I could just add on to it, but since it's not real wood, I'm not gonna. So anyway, you guys, it's definitely been an interesting stream.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we will have 2 fish stories since I've played the long video for Alex for Dr. Anthony so that we can get it out there. And I encourage you, if you have a channel, to do the same thing. Play it. Alex said, you know, you can use it. So everybody, let's play it. Let's get it out there. Let's get as many people, because there may be somebody watching this or somebody that watches yours that don't watch this. So, you know, desk with fish removes it will make a nice business desk for desk once the fish moves out to, with not me going out there with it. So anyway, you guys, thanks for being here with all the craziness and spilling the coffee and everything else. Replayers, thank you guys for watching. Oh, the super sticker, Joseph Stanley, thank you very much for that. And my crew, I definitely couldn't do it without you. So thank y'all for being here. And we'll be back tomorrow. See you guys. Have a good rest of the day. Thursday.
Hiding in my shell, all I need is a guardian. Looking through the glass, my armor is scarred again. Facing all life's mysteries, I will survive and thrive. More than just a snail, I'll prevail. I'm not just for cleaning up your mess. I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a snail. Color morphs all around, you won't see me backing down. Mysteries are in my shell, myths I wish to be dispelled. I am more than just a pet, I'm the snail you can't forget.
We're in need of a guardian with the key to the water that's got the golden parameters full of calcium carbonate. But to get to the heart of it, this is only a small part. Our lyrics were designed to help you snail it from the start. Don't treat us like janitors, poor nutrition won't manage us. All those amateurs thinking that these conditions won't damage us. Bringing up the heat so we breathe like carousels. It's an endless wave, another clutch of jade. She'll be parasailing to her grave. Purple or magenta, black or brown, we breathe and true. But none of that matters if we're battered down and feeling blue. We die if we dry, like chestnuts roasting on an open fire. So keep that lid on tight to save us from our own desire. Looking up at you as our guardian in that ivory tower, imparting your knowledge and giving it that unbridled power. You decide and guide if you'll survive and surely thrive, or am I just another snail trying to stay alive?
I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a
Snailed it.